What does it take to craft an instrument that can both whisper with delicate clarity and thunder with powerful resonance? The violin, a centuries-old marvel, is a masterpiece of both art and engineering. But if you were to hold a finished violin in your hands, you might be surprised at how every detail, down to the smallest curve or grain in the wood, affects its sound. Let's begin with a passage from poetry that captures the essence of the violin's magic. Out of chaos comes symmetry. From silence, a music that aches, a wooden heart, hollow yet filled. With every note, the world awakes. Anonymous. This short poem highlights something profound. The violin transforms ordinary materials into something extraordinary. Out of seemingly simple wood, sound and emotion are elevated into art. It suggests there's almost an alchemy at play, but the reality is grounded in painstaking engineering and centuries of experimentation. So, how does raw wood become a violin? A vessel for both technical precision and creative expression. The journey begins with the careful selection of tonewood. Makers seek spruce for the top plate, prized for its ability to transmit sound vibrations efficiently. The back, ribs, and neck are usually maple, chosen for both strength and visual beauty, with that distinctive flamed grain visible through the varnish. Why is so much attention given to the wood's origin and age? Over decades, luthiers have learned that slow-growing trees from cool climates create dense, even grain, essential for a clear and powerful tone. Some workshops even store wood for years, letting it season and rest, believing it will yield a richer instrument. Spruce and maple, at first glance, just two kinds of trees. Yet the selection process works almost like a philosophy of patience. Much as wisdom requires time and experience, the best violins are born from wood that has aged gracefully, absorbing stories from both earth and sky. Next comes shaping the plates. Each piece is carved with precision. The top and back aren't flat, but are arched, a design choice that gives the violin its unique sound signature. The shape isn't arbitrary. Luthiers use templates and feel, constantly measuring thickness and curvature, seeking to balance strength with flexibility. Why the arching? The curve helps focus the energy from the vibrating strings into the body of the instrument, letting that energy escape as music. It's a reminder that even in engineering, the subtlest curve can change everything. Function follows form. Now, consider this line from literature. He drew the bow across the strings, and the walls dissolved. He played not an instrument, but a room filled with memory. This reminds us that a violin is more than its physical parts. It's a bridge between maker, player, and listener. The engineering serves the art, and the art, in turn, shapes the purpose of the engineering. After shaping, the top and back plates are joined to a slim maple frame. The ribs, carefully bent with heat and moisture to match the outline. The assembly is sealed with traditional hot hide glue, favored for its strength, but also because it can be reversed or repaired. Let's pause to reflect. Why glue that can be undone? In violin making, nothing is taken for granted. Even assembly choices are guided by the idea that a great instrument should last for generations, able to be repaired and adjusted over centuries. Sound holes, the elegant F-holes, are cut into the top plate. Their design hasn't changed much in 400 years. But why the F shape, not a circle or triangle? The answer is both scientific and artistic. The F shape channels vibrations and air in a way that maximizes sound projection, while also acting as a signature flourish of each maker. To copy the past perfectly is impossible. The small differences become the maker's fingerprint, marking each violin as unique. A quote from Philosophy comes to mind. In every work of art, there is an invisible part. The hand that shapes, the mind that imagines, the spirit that endures. When shaping the neck and scroll, the maker carves by hand, often spending hours refining each turn and curve. The scroll isn't just decorative. It acts as a counterweight and is a symbol of craftsmanship, hinting at the personality of the instrument and its creator. Reflection. Each curve and contour of the violin is dictated by both function and tradition. But the details, the unique way a scroll turns or how a maker shapes a plate, become signatures over time. Nothing is truly standard. Every violin is, at heart, an individual. Now, the fingerboard is crafted from ebony, one of the hardest, densest woods to withstand the constant pressure and movement of fingers and strings. It's attached perfectly flat, ensuring intonation and playability. One mistake here, and the entire instrument could be compromised. Let's consider how the instrument is finally brought to life. 4 strings are stretched from tailpiece to pegs, suspended above the body by a delicate bridge. The bridge may look simple, but it's an acoustic marvel, carved and fitted with absolute precision to translate string vibrations into the body's resonant chamber. Here, another line from poetry helps frame the moment. Between silence and sound, the bridge stands, a slender post, trembling at the heart of wooden wings and waiting hands. It's the bridge, both literally and symbolically, that allows a violin to sing. Fitting it demands experience and intuition, tuning not only the instrument, but the space in which it will resonate. Inside, a slender dowel of spruce, called the soundpost, is carefully positioned, never glued, only held in place by tension. What does it do? Think of it as the soul of the violin, transmitting energy between the top and back plates, playing a crucial role in shaping the tone. Adjust it by a millimeter, and the character of the instrument is transformed. The art of positioning the sound post is one of the violin maker's secret languages, passed down from mentor to apprentice. Let's reflect. Engineering is often thought of as cold or clinical, but here, each adjustment is a dialogue, a careful negotiation between matter, shape, and the invisible world of sound. The final step is varnishing. This isn't just for protection. The varnish affects the sound and appearance. Traditional recipes use layers of oil or spirit varnish, each painstakingly applied and polished. Too thick, and it dampens the vibration. Too thin, and the wood is unprotected. There's a philosophy hiding in this process. A balance between letting something shine and holding back so it can be itself. At last, the violin is ready to be strung, tuned, and played. But making a violin is only the beginning. Each instrument must be played in, allowed to settle, and sometimes even adjusted over months and years to reach its full potential. What's so remarkable is that modern makers, armed with digital tools and scientific insights, still find themselves returning to techniques from 17th century Cremona, Stradivari, Guarneri, Amati, names whose instruments are still considered the ideal. Used no computer modeling, just the accumulated wisdom of their hands. But today's luthiers experiment with materials, sometimes using carbon fiber or alternative woods. They turn to computer modeling and acoustic analysis, yet still shape each violin by hand, one at a time. Here's a line from a famous speech. "We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams." Playing a violin is both a privilege and a responsibility. To carry the dreams of those who shaped every piece, and to send them echoing through time. The violin, then, is both old and new, a meeting ground of history, science, art, and ambition. Each one is an artifact of patience and innovation, a reminder that our efforts to shape the world can create things more beautiful than any single part. let's reflect on how the act of making a violin is like composing a melody. Each step, a note; each decision, a rhythm; each innovation, a daring leap into the unknown. Yet in the end, what emerges is not just an object, but a possibility. A tool for expression, for connection, for music that can travel across centuries and continents. So next time you hear a violin, remember, you're not just hearing strings and wood. You're listening to the echo of forests, the wisdom of hands, centuries of trial and error, and the unending search for that elusive, perfect sound. A sound born from the marriage of art and engineering, and from our desire to give voice to the ineffable things that move us most. And that, in the end, is the art and engineering of modern violin making. A craft where every choice resonates not only in sound, but in the very spirit of those who dare to make, and those who dare to listen.